The train leaves London and the city loosens its hold mile by mile. Rows of buildings thin into stretches of green. Stations pass with brief announcements and the window begins to offer space. I sit, aware that this journey carries more than distance, it carries years. From 1991 to 1994, I studied English literature. Those years shaped how I listened to language and how I trusted it. Among all the writers who crossed my desk, one presence stood apart: William Shakespeare. I read his plays with a sense of wonder that never needed instruction. The words carried force, humor, cruelty, intimacy. They arrived full of people rather than ideas. Even then, I felt that his writing belonged to lived experience. The train draws into Leamington Spa. I step down and change course. A bus replaces steel tracks. The pace shifts. Roads curve through neighborhoods and open stretches. The journey becoming more local, more grounded. This stretch matters. It tells me that arrival often forms through smaller movements. As the bus moves on, fields open out, villages appear and recede. I'm older now, shaped by work and time, but the feeling from those student days returns without effort. Shakespeare taught me that language could carry more than meaning. It could carry pressure. It could expose motive, fear, desire, ambition. His characters spoke as people speak when something important is at stake. No line felt decorative or excess. Stratford-upon-Avon comes into view without spectacle. Streets, signs, people stepping off buses and into afternoon light. The moment registers deeply, all the same. This is arrival as recognition. I walk into the town at an easy pace, letting the streets guide me. Houses and shops stand with a composure shaped over centuries. The river Avon moves alongside, steady, holding reflections that shift with every step. It strikes me how fitting this place feels. A town that invites attention. From here came a writer who understood how much of life happens in tone and implication. Shakespeare did not need grand settings to imagine courts, battlefields, or distant kingdoms. He needed people. He listened closely to how they argued, loved, deceived, pleaded, and laughed. I pass Shakespeare's birthplace. I do not feel the pull of reverence, What draws me instead is curiosity. Somewhere near this place, a child learned how speech reveals status and desire, how silence can carry weight equal to declaration. The plays begin here, in observation, long before composition. As I walk further, the Royal Shakespeare Theatre comes into view. I think of the countless actors who have stood inside, measuring themselves against lines written centuries ago. Shakespeare asks for attention and honesty. His language resists shortcuts. It calls for commitment from reader and performer alike. I find a place by the river to walk. The afternoon settles into a slower pace. I sat by the river, thinking of my younger self carrying books marked with pencil and margin notes, convinced that literature could offer insight into the world. That conviction still feels sound. Shakespeare offered exposure. He showed how power speaks, how love persuades, how fear disguises itself, how ambition justifies its appetite. This visit feels complete without ceremony. I have not come to collect facts or photographs alone. I have come to reconnect with the source. Stratford-upon-Avon shows that great writing grows from attention to life as it is spoken and lived. As the day moves on, I carry that thought with me, grateful for the student I once was and for the writer who taught me how much language can hold when it is trusted to tell the truth.